Big Z Reviews. Kimi is the newest Steven Soderbergh film, streaming exclusively on HBO Max, and I enjoyed it. It was a tight, short little thriller.
Kimi?
I'm here.
Reopen last stream on desktop.
I need more kitchen paper.
Open yesterday's stream.
Stop that.
So this is mainly starring Zoe Kravitz, and this is like a pandemic film, and this is set like in the current time, but is this in a world where there's a new rising smart speaker, like the Alexa, Amazon's Alexa, and even Siri for iPhone, and the Google, the Google Homes, but there's this new one called Kimi. And the whole idea is, I think this is what they actually do, though, for real. Like, this is a real thing, but the idea that they have, people listen to the conversations when they don't go right and they try to improve them. And Zoe Kravitz is a programmer or developer, even a Q&A person, I guess, that listens to the streams, and then she, codes in things to make Kimi smarter. And she's also agoraphobic, and that's, this is during the pandemic, so she's, that's a time that I think agoraphobes would be, hey, I think I was right to be an agoraphobe. And, she has some sort of trauma in her past, and, she was trying to live her life, and, but she hears the stream of someone being maybe raped, and then maybe someone being murdered. And it happens to be that the person that raped the girl and had her murdered is someone high up in the company for Kimi, and they're about to go public, so they can't have any shenanigans in the right before their IPO is launched. So shenanigans ensue, of course. And this is one case, Steven Soderbergh, I think he's been doing a lot of stuff with, an iPhone camera, with a special lens and a rig. And a lot of times it doesn't really work. But for this one, I think it really worked, because he's, really up in Zoe's face and getting weird Dutch angles and different, and it shows the anxiety in a really interesting way that I don't think any film has quite done in the same. Something about it, you really feel her anxiety when she has to try to brave the world to go meet with some of the people at Kimi and share the audio recording with them, and that it's really, I like that, the stuff when you really feel her anxiety, and it's just, the only thing that's kind of weird is that it's the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but it seems very abrupt. I kept expecting more of a twist, and there really never came. And there's some thrilling stuff, because there's these two assassins, these two bumbling assassins, a short guy and a tall guy, and they feel a little bit like they're out from a different movie, kinda. But there's some cool stuff, but I kept waiting for it to be another kind of twist, and there wasn't. But at the same time, it is a really tight film, under an hour and 30 minutes, and I like a short thriller, so I don't hate how it ends, but it's just it's abrupt, especially too because not. Spoiler, but not really a spoiler. But at the very end, all she's gone through, it's in the movie, it encourages her, she's magically no longer agoraphobic. And it's kind of I think she may have more problems after that, because even it's like she goes out, that she's now an anti-masker. Yep, she's now out in the streets of Seattle, not wearing a mask, and with other people all around her, and it's you didn't have to go that far. But I understand what they're going for, because like there's this guy that she's been flirting with and maybe banging, but she can't go out on dates with him. So like there's like a roundabout thing, that they do with it, and I appreciate that. But I don't know, it's a little goofy. But in whole, I really like Zoe Kravitz. Like she when she's like running around, she had such a weird run, but like it feels like she kind of embodied that agoraphobic, anxiety-ridden character like really well. And she was like, she does the hand sanitizer and she goes, it's like really OCD stuff. And also there's this one weird thing that like her tooth is infected, and like she can't go to the dentist because she's agoraphobic, and like there's like a repeated thing with that, and that's one thing I never really paid off. And a couple of things I kept waiting for there to be more like within some sort of like the Kimi may actually be an artificial intelligence or something, or like I kept waiting for there to be another twist and there wasn't. But not every movie has to be all twisty, This is just a kind of a fun, relatively basic thriller, and I would recommend Kimi. Probably give it like an 8 out of 10, 7.75 out of 10. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.